Our experience of negative outcomes of poor apartment design is based on an overview of both medium and high density developments in Darebin.
If one apartment tower is right next to the other, the only thing that the person can look at is the next door neighbour, if they can look into them, and they've got nothing else to look at.
What are you seeing there on the ground is the demographic of people who are currently living in apartments and who you think will be the future apartment owners there in your LGAs?
Well, it varies. It can be young people, it can be older people, it can be people who can't afford to buy houses. If you want to get older people to move into apartments, they've got to have more space. If they're coming from a house, they can't. If you're going to give them a little box of 1 and 2 bedrooms, they're not going to be interested. They need to have more space.
There's a plethora of 1 and 2 bedders, but a very low number of 3-bedroom apartments, and that retirees would more than likely need to move out of the municipality in order to find anything more than a 2-bed. There are some being built, but it's often just a token. I think it's 5-10% of an apartment block, and we would say that should be increased.
In the submission, we talked about passive heating and cooling, windows so that you can see space, attached open space. There's a lot of other things that rely to livability and well-being for the people who live in the apartments.
A range of these issues that you raise would presumably have some impact on yield or cost or whatever. What do you say to the criticism that that it might adversely impact housing affordability for both renters and owner-occupiers?
Increasing quality doesn't necessarily mean increasing price. It could mean reducing developer profits, though.
As an apartment resident, is the height of that apartment building, is that your biggest concern, or how the apartment looks on the outside? Or say from a livability point of view, from a livability of a resident?
I think you've got to also, it's not just about people who live in the apartments, it's about people who live in the area. And for instance, in the Box Hill area, there are people who are affected by the heights of other buildings, and it's not just about people who live in the buildings themselves.